Hello good people, welcome to Crane Food Service Solutions. I'm Chef Robby Hooker, and today we're going to be talking about the new Alto-Shaam Combi Prodigi oven. Please note that this training is superseded by all the information in your owner's manual. To turn on the unit, we'll simply press the power button and the unit will come on. Once the screen is illuminated, you'll see we have different options. You'll see the hamburger button right here. When we press that, we'll see different options we have. One is settings. We have manual cooking, your recipe library, cleaning information, HACCP data, the service for your service tech, settings, your network settings for Wi-Fi, the help, and info button. This is our new screen on the Prodigi. It is connected to Wi-Fi. You simply hit the hamburger button, you'll hit your network icon, you'll see that everything is connected here, okay? If it was not, you'd come down and it would say network settings. Set up network, you would hit that button, and then all the available networks that are picking up, you click that, enter the password, and then now the oven is on Wi-Fi, okay? Once that is happening, you then can enter your Cheflink account. It's free when you buy an oven with a deluxe control. You log into that, you can add recipes, edit recipes, delete recipes. You can also look at reports, you look at your HACCP data. You can look at what was cooked, when it was cooked, how long it was cooked. Lots of different information you can find on there from one laptop, one cell phone, multiples if you want, but it can all be done from one location. Let's say I have multiple ovens across different kitchens. I can look at all that information in one place. Let's go to settings. In the settings button, you'll see you can designate your home screen from recipes, manual cook, main menu, professional cooking, or by category. We also can choose our language, our temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. You have an auto preheat button. So if I hit this auto preheat, it's set at 350 degrees. I can set it wherever I want it. What that means is when I power up the oven, it will automatically preheat to 350 and stay there until I'm ready to either put in a program or enter a recipe. You also see there's cleaning settings. We have our next cleaning, how many hours, when our last cleaning was. We can set a cleaning frequency. So if you want your oven cleaned every 2 weeks, you can set that frequency, however you may decide that is. It'll also show you when the cleanings have happened. You can also do a cleaning lockout to where your employees cannot change that information. We can set our date and time. And then our alerts, we can increase our volume or decrease our volume, light brightness, screen brightness, and then the handle light here. Here's all of our USB functions for downloading recipes, uploading recipes, restoring settings from a USB. And then we have our security locks. So we can lock recipe editing, we can lock manual cooking, we can lock the settings screen, and we can also auto screen lock, okay? So that way, all we can basically do is put food in, hit a recipe, and go. We'll go here to recipes. You'll see we have program recipes in here. Press the recipe. The oven will preheat to the temperature. Once it's preheated, the lightsaber will light up. It will make its audible noise. You'll add the product, close the door, and then the program will run, okay? We can also cook manually, okay? By doing that, we hit the chef hat up at the top, hit the screen, and now it's gonna ask you, do you wanna preheat? You wanna cook convection, combi, steam, or do you wanna include an action in a recipe, okay? So if I want to preheat, I simply hit the preheat icon. It's already set at 350. If I wanna change that, I put it to wherever I would like. And then down here, there's a plus sign. I'm gonna hit that for my next step. Now I pick my cooking method. Let's say I wanna cook combi. Am I gonna cook by time, or am I gonna cook by probe? If I wanna cook by probe, I hit my probe, set my probe temperature. If I wanna cook by time, I simply hit the clock and enter in my time. You'll see this looping figure 8 up here. That is continuous, okay? If I hit that, there is no timer. The oven will just run and run and run and run until I stop it. I can also set my moisture. I can set it anywhere from 1% to 100%. You also set your temperature and then your fan speed. Your choices are 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, and 100%. If I wanted to add another step, I hit the plus sign. Let's say now I wanted to finish with convection. Maybe I want to brown, get something crispy on the very end. Now I can go to convection and go through the same process. And then I simply hit my green start button and it will start. We also have a retractable water hose. You'll pull it until it locks into place, like so, okay? Once it locks into place, now the water will spray. I can use this to spray out any particles maybe in the bottom of them while I'm using it. It's also very good for shocking vegetables. Steam some green veg, they're done. I can spray this to shock them, stops the cooking, sets the color. You see we have different cleaning options here. We have a 10-minute rinse. We have an hour and 20-minute clean using 1 chemical puck. We have a heavy clean for 2 hours and 6 minutes using 2 chemical pucks. And then we have a heavy plus clean for 3 hours and 30 minutes using 2 chemical pucks. There's a perforated lid in the bottom, okay? We're simply going to pop that perforated lid off. Our cleaning tablets drop right in this hole where the lid was. We simply snap the lid back on, close the door, and then we're going to pick that cleaning cycle that we talked about a while ago. Usually best to do this at the end of the day. When you're about to leave, the oven will go through the cleaning cycle. Once it's done, it will shut off. When you come in the next day, it'll be nice and clean. If you have any other questions, please reach out to your crane rep. Take care.